Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I think I know what this is. I think that this is something that was arriving late, but sometimes I'm wrong. In fact, it's like 50-50. So we're going to find out together. As per usual, if it's something I can link in the description, I will absolutely do that. It does help this channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Okay, let's find out if I'm right. Okay, I'm right about the brand, so I'm most likely correct about the model as well. But I've never handled this before. So what do we have here? We have, yeah, the Phoenix. Okay, so this is one of those times where I'm kind of unsure. I mean, I could have just looked up the specs, but, you know, I didn't do that. I like to wait and handle it, right? I feel like it's going to be on the smaller side. Oh, yeah, you know what? It's definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's exactly why I said I wasn't 100% sure and I didn't want to look up the specs, because I thought this was going to be a much smaller knife. Look at that. Okay, so that's the frame. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's actually quite a bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be. So initially, the reason I stopped is because usually when it's this setup, this is a scale sitting on top of a frame. So it's not actually a bolster, but in this case, it looks like it is. We got to get the flashlight so we can look inside. I like that this is bigger than I thought. Yeah, okay, let me make this comment real quick. Kizer has done something to change their action for the better. This is the third new model. The fourth new model from Kizer that all had distinctly better action. And I mean, not just in the pivot. The pivot is very smooth. The detent clickiness and the release, everything. Kizer has always done a great job in their territory, and if you're like me, you've come to expect Kizer to just have a kind of that territory feeling action. And it's all been great because the price matched it, right? Apparently they've upped their game. Right? I mean, this is now, I'm trying to be careful, you know, well, I tried to be careful about, you know, saying that for sure with the last three knives, but this, I mean, 4 in a row and they're all new, something's different. Kizer's getting better. And it's never been bad. I want to make that very clear. It's never been bad. It's just like, you know, a noticeable difference in the action. I mean, if you're like me and you handle 50 to 60 Kizers a year, then, you know, you notice stuff like this. Let's take a look here. What on earth? Is it separate? Yeah. Okay, hold on. What's the steel here? It's S35EN. Look at this. See this little chip right here? Okay, that's steel, and these are steel liners. So we have some shred, sort of like lava or magma carbon fiber. We have a steel liner lock. I'm guessing the bolsters, those are bolsters. They are separate from the scale and from the liners underneath. So I'm guessing they're titanium. Maybe we should just read the box, idiot. Titanium, yeah. It's right here. Let me zoom up. I literally can't read it. I have to use the camera. Okay. S35EN, black stonewash, focus, titanium, and orange dark matter handle. So they are titanium bolsters. This is orange dark matter, I guess. And then a steel liner. And then they have nested the steel into the titanium underneath. See? Look at that. Huh. I'm guessing this has a decent price tag on it. I'm really happy that the size is totally different than what I had initially thought. This is a much larger. I saw a picture of this. I don't know what it is about the profile, but I thought that's going to be about, you know, 7 1/4, something like that. Maybe 7 inches, but no. The overall length on this knife, wow. It's slightly over 8 1/4. Yeah, it's like 8.3. So that makes it about the same size as the Spyderco PM2. Look at that. Look at that. That's interesting. So this is, we have a clip point blade with a fuller on the swedge, or I mean, whatever you want to call this. Not bad looking, a little bit weird. I mean, some people are definitely gonna not like it. Phoenix, and then a picture of a Phoenix. And we have Kizer and S35EN. I don't like black washed blades, but I'm certain that this is not the only variation of this knife that you can get. No double clutch. I can't emphasize enough, the action is very smooth. That will very much turn into fall shut action. Thumb studs are a little narrow to have to be chopped off at the edge. Sorry, excuse my finger, I cut myself reaching under my truck seat. All the parts under there, they don't knock down those edges on the metal parts underneath the seat. If you drop something down there, it's just razor wire. It's awful. But anyways, what the heck was I talking about? I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch the video and laugh at myself. Oh, well, I said that I didn't like the finish, and I'm sure that there would be other finishes, right? But the action's very good. There's no double clutch. It's super duper smooth. I can't remember where I was going. Oh yeah, let's talk about the thumb studs. Sometimes you have to retrace your steps, right? Oh God, I'm only 36. That's not a good sign. The thumb studs are a little bit narrow to be flattened off at the top, and the reason I say that is because that creates for kind of a sharp deployment. You need to make them wider if we're going to do that. A good thumb stud, a good example of like a perfect thumb stud is on the Ontario Rat. I mean, this is an ideal thumb stud. Anybody who says that the Ontario Rat 1 and 2 thumb studs are uncomfortable is an idiot. I'm not even going to be nice about that. That's just an unintelligent person. It's just an unintelligent person. Truthfully, though, I mean, this is very nitpicky. It's just slightly irritable. It's a slight irritation to deploy these because really it works very well. I'm really just taken aback by the fact that this is so much larger than I thought it was going to be. Is this a milled titanium clip? And now that cannot be titanium. Let's zoom in here. What is this material? It's not titanium. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this material is. Honestly, it kind of looks like injection mold plastic. Unless they have finished it to match injection mold plastic. That's kind of what it looks like. I would hope that this, whoa! I would hope that this knife has a reasonable price tag on it, right? Somewhere in the mid 100s, right? I'm hoping, 150, 175, right in there. But I don't know. It'll be, I mean, at this very moment, obviously after the video I will have checked, but it'll be linked in the description so you guys can check it out if you want. This is not a review. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. This knife will absolutely get its own full comprehensive review once I've had a chance to, check some information, including price, carry this a little bit, use it, get some thoughts on it, and then I'll do that. So that's going to be pretty much it for today's unboxing and first impressions. Thanks again to Kizer for sending this in. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.